And hello, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Still recording way ahead. Here, let's state this. So, what's the biggest of big possible deals in the world right now where our current recording echo is? COVID-19? Coronavirus? If that's still like the biggest of biggest deals when this gets posted, then whew, we're fucked. We're so fucked. So a few things I changed. I thought, you know, I can make her a dark flyer too. Her reason is already up, so I figured faith in flying, and I'll just try one of those, basically. Because I looked at the certifications, and it feels like it would be easier to get her to the point of having a C flying than it would be to get her to an A faith, basically. It feels like that should be significantly easier. For now, we have supports. Let us begin.
Training was exhausting today. Need some quick energy. Aha! Perfect time for my favorite candy!
Wow, she's just such an enigma, just like jumping into our group at such a late stage, my goodness.
I won't make it back to my room without this sweet, sweet energy, and no one's around, so...
Looky here! It's the little lady of House Ordelia. Just back from training, yeah? You're unstoppable.
What sounds?
Not feeling chatty, I see. Something to do with those puffy cheeks? Got a cavity brewing or what?
I definitely don't!
So bad you can't even speak properly, you poor thing. It's okay, I know a guy. He'll have that rotten tooth out in no time.
No need!
Oh my.
Yep, best in the business. Uses special tools and everything. Door and a string or some such.
Oh, that's good.
No, thank you.
Oh, you just had food in your mouth. You could have told me that a lot sooner, you know.
Wow, placing the blame on me? What a piece of work. But, hey, don't tell anyone.
That you were walking around with acorn-stuffed cheeks like some kind of overzealous squirrel?
It wasn't acorns, it was candy.
Even still, I don't plan on telling anyone a hungry girl ate some food. Not much of a story, really.
You don't get it. If people think I'm gnawing on candy, they'll think I'm nothing more than a child.
Still?
That a fact? I'd say it's downright prudent to fortify yourself any chance you get. Mature, even.
Wait, what?
Nothing is certain in life, not even your next meal. You never know when you'll be taken into custody and have to go without food and drink for a while. My life is a collection of getting into trouble, getting caught, and getting free. One time, I was actually rescued by your parents. Bet you didn't know that, huh?
They rescued you?
Too true. I owe them for that. I forgot I'm actually in a rush. I gotta run. Enjoy your secret candy, pal.
Mother and father rescued that guy? But when would that have happened?
I have no idea. They might be regretting it at this point, given both of you are on my side. Oh my. Interesting. Okay. Edelgard 2 with her. You can tell that one definitely could have been before the time skip. That last one.
Lysithia, are you alright? You don't look well.
Huh?
Wait.
Oh, no, I'm fine. Really. Just not accustomed to so much manual labor.
So how do you pronounce it?
Lysithia, are you alright?
Lysithia. It's one of those names where you could pronounce it in like 20 fucking different ways. So, Lysithia, I'll try to remember that.
You were cleaning the library all by yourself?
Yes. The other student who was assigned to tidy up with me wasn't feeling well. So, it's just me.
Wait. Okay. This doesn't translate well to post-time skip, does it?
I figured I could at least dust the bookshelves or something, but I got a little carried away.
So many books. You probably tired yourself out just moving them from the shelves.
As much as I love books, I can't say I love carrying stacks of them to and fro. They're so heavy.
Well, maybe you should think things through a little more next time. Surely you can tell how much physical strength the job is going to require before you begin.
I can do without the condescension, thanks. After all, I'm the only one who has to deal with the fact that I've worn myself out.
I only said that you should take care of yourself, especially considering...
Considering what?
Nothing. Never mind. How about you return to your quarters? I'll finish cleaning up in here.
But I want to finish what I've started.
I don't mind, really. Please, don't make me repeat myself.
Fine. As long as you'll finish all this up.
I will. Get some rest, okay?
Yes, yes. Thank you.
If what I heard about Lysithea is true, I just don't know how much of it I should believe.
That she's a child? Oh yeah, that's going around the rumor mill. Something interesting about her then? Okay. Well, those should be interesting. I'll probably go out of my way to try to develop Balthus and Edelgard, since I probably won't have the chance to do that when I do Tier. In any fashion. Oh, you have A rank now. Cool.
Come on, Bernadetta, open up. Why are you so mad at me?
I don't even like, some of these, like, the B happened so long ago, I don't even remember what was going on between them.
I have no clue what this is about, but I'm sorry.
You have no clue? Don't you remember what you did to me?
No!
No? I didn't do anything.
Whatever it was like 5 years ago, man.
Yes, you did. You did all kinds of things. But the worst thing was carrying me off twice. I thought I might die.
Yeah, that was like 5 years ago, man.
What are you even talking about?
Don't act like you never took me to that place.
What place? Why won't you? Oh, the place with the pretty view. Why are you mad about that?
Because you hold me around like a piece of luggage.
Again, why are you mad about that?
Don't act all surprised. How would you feel to be yanked around like that?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was just excited to show it to you. Maybe I went a little overboard. I'm real sorry about that.
You are? Well, I hope you understand now.
I definitely do, and I feel awful about it. What can I do to make it up to you? Anything you want. I want to show you how seriously sorry I am.
Given this is an A rank and we've had so many confessions as part of A ranks.
Well, all right. I'd like you to, bring me to that place again. But promise me 2 things first.
Anything.
No carrying, no pulling around. Treat me gently.
Sure, of course. No problem. But that was 3 things, not 2.
That was 1 thing. Be gentle, okay?
Oh, okay. Sorry. What's the other thing?
I want you to promise not to take anyone else there. Only me.
All right, I can promise that. Seems a little strange, though. Why do you care?
Come on. If you really want to apologize, hurry up and take me there.
Right, on it.
The conflicting emotions between...
Here we
Oh
are.
my.
Oh, look at that gorgeous sunset.
This is it. The same view. After all that time inside, the sun feels like it's piercing right through me.
This little bit of sunshine? You really gotta get outside more. From now on, I'm gonna take you to all sorts of different places. I promise I'll be gentle, and I promise I won't take anyone else. Just you and me, all right?
What? But... okay. But if you get sick of me, I'm sorry ahead of time.
What? Good one, Bernadetta.
She's a little weird with having like a bunch of like, I suppose they're being more subtle in a lot of them. There are not many of them where they're like outright confessions, but you know. Oh wow, you do have quite a ways with Dorothea, don't you, Linhart? I didn't even realize you had 4.
Where has it gone?
Lynn, you got a minute?
Oh, Dorothea. Are you done being alone?
Please don't say it like that.
It's been like 5 years, my goodness. It is funny when there's just like this cutoff of stuff happening and then it's 5 years later. It's like, they're like picking it up like right after.
I let the gossipers get to me, and I snapped at you. Can you forgive me?
You have my forgiveness, although I remember no wrongdoing on your part.
At least I think this was before the time skip. Honestly, it's been such a long journey. I don't remember. I remember the scene, though, where he's like, yeah, don't worry about them. Who cares what they think?
Oh, well, thank you, I guess.
So, do you feel better?
About the gossip? Not even a little bit. I need someone to talk to, and I figure it should be you.
Oh? Okay. What is it?
About the things that those soldiers were saying. The truth is, I agree with them. As selfish as I am, I curried favor with a noble so I could enroll here. An orphan like me, here. Crazy, right? And now to be leading troops as one of the professor's generals? I'm way out of my league. I'm doing the best I can, of course, but sometimes I wonder if it's enough.
Dorothea, if I may offer a bit of advice, you have no reason to face anything you do not wish to. If the past distresses you, then just let it go. It's as simple as that.
You know what? This was after the time skip. Because now that I think about it, I am remembering myself thinking like, why do they care? It's been like 5 years when thinking about the gossipers.
But it's my past. You can't escape your past.
You've probably overcome a lot of tough times, haven't you? I think that's incredible, really, but why not just let go of the suffering and run away from the memories that cause you pain? I suspect you'll find it a better way of living. I know I do.
That's not living, Lynn. It's running away. If I leave my hardships behind, then all of that means nothing.
Good point. Well said. Yet, I propose ignoring your past changes nothing of who you are today. I see before me a great woman who should not be bothered by idle gossip. Even if you dropped everything and took a nap for 1,000 years, you would still be you.
What an example. I don't quite get it, but I am a bit envious of you. Still, I can't live the way you do.
At least try it. Go take a nap where a noble will see you. Give them something to talk about.
Maybe I will.
I do quite like how their relationship has developed. Another. I'm trying to remember. I feel like it's been a very long time since these two have gone up.
Huh? What's wrong, Edelgard?
Just so much shit has happened. So many characters. It's hard to keep track of everything that's happened.
Why do you ask?
You always look at me funny, but right now you're looking at me more normal.
You can seem rather oblivious, but then you go and shock me with your keen insight.
Whoa, that's a little harsh.
Is it? You only have yourself to blame for the reputation. As for me, I've always thought of you as something of a victim.
What is that supposed to mean?
That's not new.
I mean, you're a victim of Fodlan's antiquated system of nobility. You're skilled and you work hard, yet you still play second fiddle to your less capable older brother.
Oh, right. Their whole thing was about him not inheriting anything. I remember the first one at the very least, where he's like, nothing's really gonna change for me. I'll just fight for you, basically.
Even still, you fight on, not allowing yourself to be discouraged by it all. People like you help to fuel my fire. If I can only smash this rotten system, I could save you.
You've always got a whole lot to say about your grand plans for the future.
Just hear me out.
We're a little past the point of it being plans, though.
I've realized that I was wrong about you. I can now see that you've found a way to live the life you want to live. Simply put, you love working hard, and you love training. You don't know the meaning of surrender. I never thought such a genuine person could really exist.
That's a lot to take in. You're not too far off, though. I try to live life the way I want to. I wasn't that way when we first met, but I've changed since then. Nowadays, what you see is what you get.
It doesn't matter that you have burdens to bear. Despite that, you never stray from your path. You don't let anything tie you down. I can hardly imagine a life like that. To be honest, I'm a bit jealous.
Well, I don't think I could live the way you do, but I admire you for sticking to it. You never let your burdens get you down. You try to push through them instead. If I'm being honest, I changed my mind about you a while back.
Is that so?
Yeah, right around the time.
You can be real critical of yourself, and you admit it when you make a mistake.
No, right around that time, we all decided to declare war on his, like, base belief system.
That's true. I certainly make mistakes, but I feel it's important to own up to them.
I suppose it's war on the church, not the belief system, but, you know, it's a little on the belief system. That's gonna be changed so much when this is settled and done.
I probably make twice as many mistakes as you, but I don't notice half of them.
This is no laughing matter, Caspar. Then again, that's part of how you choose to live as well, isn't it?
That it is. But it doesn't change what I promised before. I'm gonna keep fighting for you, Edelgard. Even if we don't live our lives the same way, I'll help cut a path through so you can follow safely behind.
I don't doubt it. The future is ours, Caspar. I'm counting on you to help clear the way.
Oh, that was nice. It wasn't even romantic. There's a little bit of blushing here and there, but there's a genuineness to it that I could really appreciate. Okay, so my plan for today was exploration, I believe. If I remember what we did last time correctly. I do sort of miss talking to Soph this first thing. I still do. Oh well. The secret shop. Urgent! I need help finding something. See me right away for details. I'll make it worth your while, promise? Interesting.
Randolph has a big appetite. It does a heart good to see him. And he's handsome too. Compared to him, Hubert is... Forget I said anything.
We're gonna have that discussion. Whatever. Let's not have that discussion. Sweet tooth. Oh, am I finding stuff for, the Sathea now? Okay. Jar of sweets. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that much considering I can't increase my, connection to her at all.
Upsetting. The kingdom always is cold. We have hatred for the cold. Bridget is not cold. We have no cold spirit. Does the goddess of Fodlan give protection from the cold? I am wishing I knew how to ask her.
So, I realized something when I was editing. Like, one of the first times I talked to her, she's talking about, like, do you prefer the hot or the cold? And, like, I mixed up what she was asking. So I was like, so in the end, I was trying to say, I prefer the cold, but I ended up telling her that I prefer the hot. She was like, I agree with you. And I was like, wait, what? No, I think you got it backwards, when I had it backwards.
General Ladislava is really popular among the citizens of the Empire. If I remember correctly, the Emperor herself has recognized her genius and made her a general. Despite her considerable talent, she never puts on airs. And she's beautiful, too. She's even known as the Scarlet Warrior.
You know, both those guys, back when we were like attacking this place, were like fucking morons. Oh my goodness, Gatekeeper, are you cheating on me?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. You may already know this, but the Kingdom and the Alliance were once a single entity. The leaders of the Alliance, House Regan, are actually a branch of the Blythed royal family. In a way, It's just a battle of the part of the Blathed family tree that rose in rebellion against the Empire.
Interesting. Are there any Blathed, or however you pronounce it, still in the Empire?
Doesn't seem to be much unrest in the former Alliance territories, perhaps thanks to Count Burgley's strength. That said, General Randolph is the head of one of the branches of House Burgleys. It was once difficult for someone from a branch family to get ahead in life. But under Her Majesty, anyone who accomplishes great deeds during the war will see more success than they could have ever imagined.
Certainly does get people probably pretty motivated to go out there and, you know, actually do stuff. So what do you need?
Unbelievable. The Alliance is just gone. It's hard to believe. The merchants of Deirdre all have nerves of steel. I'm sure they'll be up and running again in no time.
Sure.
Hey!
It's gone, I say. I can't do business without it. Hey, you get it back from me. I got you the deal of your life. Find the secret thing that Anna's looking for. Seems that if you do, she'll open up her secret shop. Sure. Oh, you two are talking. Interesting.
War isn't kind to you if you're a recluse.
Shocking.
By the time you realize what's going on, you're already under attack. And if you're off by yourself, you can get killed with no one ever even finding out.
It sounds like you're at least learning the disadvantages. Maybe it's a little on the pessimistic side, but in war, it's better to learn those lessons earlier over later.
Got me out of my room at least. That's good, right?
I'm inclined to agree. In various ways.
While the battle with the Alliance is over, we still need to stay vigilant. Both the Church and the Kingdom are not to be taken lightly. I have a feeling we'll draw their attention soon. Weapon prep and training are of the utmost importance, now more than ever.
Oh, I agree. Speaking of which...
What?
King Demetri of Fargus possesses superhuman strength. I heard he can lift a horse with a single hand. I wonder if it's true.
That sounds like a rumor spread about in order to, like, create fear. Then again, that doesn't seem like... That seems more like Hubert's thing. I almost wonder if Hubert might spread that sort of rumor around just to, like, get people, like, really wary of him. Yeah, people are talking about you.
Finally, the kingdom. After that, we'll battle the church. I volunteered for monastery guard duty. It was more for my family than anything. But now, from the bottom of my heart, I want to see Her Majesty ruling this land. Even if it costs me my life, I will protect Garreg Mach.
You definitely sound committed to the cause.
My father is holding Aryan Road secure. Our next battle will be there, against him. Or in Ferdiad, which the king is protecting.
So, do you think you can fight them? I'm not going to force you to go into battle if you don't want to.
Don't underestimate me. I've been preparing for this for a long time.
If you say so.
Neither the Emperor nor the Empire have my allegiance. It is all simply part of the agreement. There is no other reason for me to be here.
Ha ha ha. What a nice thought. Aren't you a great guy? Here, train me. No? I got a little bit out of it.
The majority is with us. This conflict will end soon. I am so moved by the Alliance nobles' decision.
I don't think they had that much choice.
That is true nobility, acting in accordance with the people's needs and wishes. As war drags on, those living near the front lines inevitably get the worst of it. We will not see such a peaceful resolution in Fargus, I am afraid, as it is ruled by the royal family, not a council of nobles.
Fair enough. There is certainly an argument to be made, then. The Alliance is easier to conquer simply because the individual states means that they have much more local worries to worry about when dealing with the international matters. Woo! Cool.
This experience is critical.
Cool.
Did you meet my father in Deirdre?
What?
I guess he'll be responsible for controlling the Regan territory and maintaining popular support. Not really sure what all that means, though.
Well, to you, it doesn't really matter at this point.
Are you sure? I figured you'd say something about me having to study more. Oh, I get it. This is a test. I'm definitely gonna have to brush up.
Yes, that was definitely my intent, 100%. Go get him, Casper.
What about this?
It goes without saying, but Garreg Mach is the most important sacred place to the Church of Seiros. The Knights of Seiros will try to get this place back by any means necessary. I don't think they're going to stay in the kingdom capital forever. We should stay vigilant.
I imagine they're probably planning some sort of sneak attack at some point. They don't honestly seem like the sort that would, ignore an opportunity out of, like, pride or something.
Your next opponents will be the Kingdom's army and the Knights of Seiros. Both fearsome foes. Put the mobility of my troops to good use, and let us protect the Kingdom's western battlefront. When this month has ended, I'll depart. I pray that you have good luck in battle.
Do you have a specific plan in mind?
The main body of the Imperial Army is moving to the western region of the former Alliance territory to attack the Kingdom. The time when victory or defeat will be decided between us and the Kingdom is close at hand.
You know, for 5 years, for it being like 5 years, you really haven't grown up much.
I have Claude to thank. Before the battle, he considered my precarious position and told me it wouldn't matter if we fell to the Empire. So when you invited me, I accepted without hesitation. Ultimately, this ended without the Alliance being entirely consumed by this war. It's all thanks to Claude.
That's probably... that probably was his plan in the end. Where, not so much that, so, like, the reason he's against us is he has an obligation to protect his people. So basically, he put everything on the line in order to have a one-and-done battle that could decide basically everything once we got to the point of actually going into the Alliance. So that the war wouldn't actually hurt the Alliance and the people in it as much, but he would still have the opportunity, by drawing Edelgard, the leader of the Empire, into a battle, to push the Empire out in one big push. But if he lost, then he lost and he'd at least protect people that way. That was probably his intent.
Claude von Regan. What an interesting character. Underneath that compassionate exterior, he was always cold and calculating. Ordinary fools run headlong into combat without even considering the possibility of defeat. But to consider one's chances and to prepare for plans to go awry, that takes real intelligence. I have to say, I am impressed beyond words.
You know, I edited the second mock battle, the Field of Eagle and Lion. I think that's what it was. And like in it, I'm talking about like, yeah, I'm impressed with the blue lions. They seem impressive. But when I actually did the kill counts and whatnot, Golden Deer, despite their like sort of thrown together almost like deceptively bad strategy, like it seemed like they didn't have a strategy basically. They did better ultimately than Blue Lion. Blue Lion started to catch up near the ends, but they actually did better ultimately. So props to you, Claude. Oh. And a secret thingy. It's too incredible to behold. Oh, I will speculate the hell out of that being like a... Not something I can talk about on this.
Yes. I just wanted to help out my brother Randolph, so I aspired to be a soldier. My brother puts his life on the line to fight, so I'll put everything I have into it too. Eventually, the enemy will attack, and when they do, we'll defend this place to the bitter end.
We're like foreshadowing bad things gonna happen to them when... Because they eventually are gonna go after Garreg Mach. It's like sort of inevitability, isn't it?
First Lester, and next Fargus? That'll be really tough. Look, Professor, fighting Fargus? Isn't there some way we can come to an understanding?
There might be. There might be. Then again, I have a hard time believing Dimitri's the sort to be willing to consider that. Edelgar's a bit, you know, convinced that there is no other option. There obviously is. I think the Alliance is an example of that. And she definitely wants a peaceful solution if possible. But I feel as though she doesn't believe there is an actual solution if we cannot unify leadership. And Dimitri, for one, I'm gonna go ahead and think that he's probably not the sort to give that up so easily. And I'm also willing to bet that he probably is believing whatever the fuck he wants about all this going down.
Yeah, but Edelgard and her idiot sidekick haven't shown much desire to compromise, have they?
Well,
truthfully, I hate the idea of planning to kill people I used to be so close with. I guess everybody feels that way, though.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? Sure, sure. There might be a peaceful solution, but that doesn't mean that... That doesn't suddenly mean that, compromise is the requirement in order to get there. Sometimes you can't compromise, and... well... Edelgard's probably an excellent example of someone who honestly believes they can't. And honestly, I don't see Dimitri as the sort of person who would be unwilling to. Like, honestly, I feel as though if we could get every single person on board with what Edelgard wants to do, and she has very good arguments for why it's a generally good idea for all this sort of stuff, then we'd be able to do this without that. Like, Claude wasn't really willing to step down without him being completely thrown out of the picture. Like, even Claude, you really think Dimitri's going to step down without, like, much more of a bullheadedness?
Appreciate it.
Not even step down, but just, like, agree to the ideas Edelgard has. So, secret shop, eh?
Welcome.
Oh, evasion ring. That all sounds good. And, well, I already can get Master Seals. With a permanent increase ones here, too. Interesting. I like that. I like that quite a bit, actually. Let's buy that.
Is that the one?
Real quick. Yeah. I'll find a use for it later. I'll have to keep that in mind. That shit is expensive, though.
Can you help me?
I'm actually an Myron merchant. I'm looking to export some goods from Fodlan and sell them back my homeland. If you help me out, I'll reward you handsomely. Sure, why not? How do I... How do I even go about that? It's sort of like that supply... Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna go in Edelgard's office and just, like, I'm gonna steal her something. I don't know. What would be a rare Fodlan good?
What?
Like treaties and plans and stuff like that? Blueprints to the fortresses.
Hi there.
Definitely. Okay, I'm sort of scared of this, but let's do this. Oh God.
What's the matter? Not hungry?
Are you gonna try to kill me again? What is that?
I am partaking in some sweet delights. Is there a problem?
You have a sweet tooth?
Yes.
Indeed.
I am a person too. What I eat is nobody's business but my own. If you need something, spit it out. My ice cream is melting.
Oh my. I don't need anything.
Then leave.
Gladly. Oh my goodness, this guy. Are you really the Death Knight?
I am. And I am not. At the moment, I am Yuritsa von Hrim. The Emperor and the army know me only as the Death Knight, but he is merely an illusion. A demon who resides in my heart. He is not me. Not who I am at my core.
Well, all those, like, discussions of wanting to kill me horribly make me not believe you, but okay.
He thrives and feasts upon blood, death, suffering. So while I sit here eating, I prefer to just be myself. Yuritsa, I would like to be who I truly am.
The fuck happened to you, man? Like, you're so fucking weird. Like, seriously, you're such an enigma among everyone.
I am incapable of enjoying my dessert with you gawking at me like that. I have no further words for you. Go.
Sure, buddy. Well, he likes ice cream, eh? Should I get him ice cream? Still scared of him. What's the difference between killing someone, calling for their death instead? In both situations, their blood is on your hands. So isn't it all the same? Like all things in life, it's about context and perspective. Such a simple answer. Oh well.
This one? You're all set. This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
I've been exploring the Holy Mausoleum. It's quite interesting in there. There is a mechanism I believe would allow us passage into the Holy Tomb, but I'm unclear on how to activate it.
Give yourself some time. I imagine you'll be able to get down to the bottom of it.
My research hasn't turned up much. It may come down to asking the Archbishop for details.
Your research will find something. Don't resort to that. Don't resort to asking here for help. Never, ever, ever.
Indeed. We'll see if it's worth the trouble.
Well, there's something that we'll learn from it. Good or bad.
That reminds me, you must know this already. The former Fargus territory used to belong to the Empire. The Battle of Tailtean, where Nemesis was defeated, put Fargus under the Empire's control. Centuries later, a revolution sprung up in Fargus, and through the mediation of the Church, the kingdom gained independence. The ringleader of the revolt became the first king, Lug von Blaidd. The Blaithids, the royal family of Fargus, are directly descended from Lug, who was also known as the King of Lions. If you look at it from the point of view of the Empire, the kingdom is just a bunch of traitors.
I mean, in a sense. I don't think anyone really cares that well. Some people care. I don't think anyone in the leadership roles of the Empire really care that much about that aspect of it. Then again, if my name was Lug, I'd probably, I'd probably want to have a nickname like King of the Lions too.
The Leicester Alliance is no more. 300 years of history. Gone and done. They write operas about events like this, I'm sure they'll have a talented and beautiful songstress playing you. Probably for 80 as well. I wonder if there'll be romantic tension between your two characters, even if it's not historically accurate.
Can I answer that? I think there might be a little bit. There might be a little itty bit. He's idle. Huh. Okay, I guess that's a rare Fodlan good then.
If the Alliance falls, then the kingdom will... There's no time to waste. If we hesitate, we risk losing the initiative. I do think we should let the troops rest, though. We must maintain morale, Professor. And let's make sure this matter stays between us. If it gets out, I'll struggle to forgive even you.
Wait, what matter?
It seems you don't comprehend the consequences of angering the Emperor.
Whoa, 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 what matter? You didn't I'm confused as to what part of this is confidential. Can you be more specific? I'm legitimately confused. No, I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
The Alliance if we,
oh my
I do
goodness.
think we...
Oh my goodness, none of that seemed like it was a problematic thing. Is it supposed to be a secret that the kingdom is going to take, like, steps if we actually go to the point of, like, taking down the Alliance? Is that supposed to be, like, a secret?
Nice job.
There we go. Woo. Yay me.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you...
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
But...
Woo again. Yay. Okay. Motivation up for the vast majority of my guys, so that's probably a good place to do this. And maybe do some more of this. Wow, okay. What are you guys at then? Oh, you're a little into... Oh my goodness. I didn't realize I had gotten you guys that far. I, like, was interested in the initial one, and so I tried a little bit, but I hadn't really been trying much since then.
That's Bernadetta. Those thugs are pursuing her. What did the weakling expect running ahead? I can't leave her alone for 1 second.
Oh, are you becoming protective?
You really ran us around, little lady. Nowhere to run now, though.
Ah, it's all over! I'm done for!
Oh no.
What? My sword!
Oh, you're good at that.
Ah, the technique! No, I can't stand by and watch. You're not hurt, are you?
Felix, is that really you? Thank you so much. I was sure I was finished. You saved my life. I can never repay... Huh?
Shut your mouth and calm down. I should be thanking you.
What?
When you were surrounded, I got to see you use your technique again. I get it now. For just a moment, you flail your limbs like a wild creature. If I could learn to do that, I'd be unstoppable.
In that case, I'm happy to help.
I would be even more impressed if you hadn't been screaming the whole time.
Ooh, but that's the true key to it, isn't it? It's a surprise. It surprises people. It catches them off guard.
Hey, come on! I was running for my life! Don't make fun of me for... Huh? No way.
Why are you staring at me?
You're actually smiling. Not like a sarcastic smirk either. A big goofy grin from ear to ear. You're just a big old nut, aren't you, Felix? Once you get through the shell, there's all sorts of good stuff inside.
You don't know me.
How dare you think I have a good side to me? How dare you? Aw.
Aw, there's that shell again.
Okay, that's it. Quit making fun of me.
I didn't mean anything by it. I'm sorry.
Oh no. That's one of the more interesting relationships because it's so out there. It's something that you wouldn't imagine would work, but you're sort of seeing Bernie. She comes out of her shell a little bit. Felix isn't as good at all that stuff, like she isn't as well. So at the same time as her, with her not being great at it, she actually has him a little bit at disadvantage in their one-on-one relationship. And Felix himself is has this weird amount of respect and desire to protect her because she's weak, but she's also not weak at times and stuff like that. It's interesting. It's interesting. It's probably one of the... It's just so... It works, but it doesn't work, I guess, if you get what I'm saying.
Hey you, listen up. I've got something to report. The Alliance is a thing of the past now. Times are changing fast these days. It's hard to keep up, even for me. I wonder if Abyss is on the verge of change too. Change leads to uncertainty, and uncertainty leads to... Change? I don't know. I'm just a guard.
Change leads to change, leads to change, leads to change, leads to change. That about cover it? I imagine you're probably hit pretty hard by this.
The Alliance may be finished, but House Albrecht managed to come out unscathed. It's all thanks to my little bro. He's a great guy. I'm sure he'll do well under the Empire.
Oh, that's good. You want to go back there now?
Not a chance. I don't have time for drama like that. The world may have changed, but I haven't. I have no interest in playing the noble game. I'd rather just keep doing my thing.
Good to hear, good to hear. Okay, I didn't realize you were here.
The swiftness of the Alliance's withdrawal on seeing that they had no hope of victory was unsurprising. Given their complete lack of solidarity, there could really have been no other outcome.
Wasn't there a withdrawal Claude's idea, though?
Yes, he built his scheme with their self-interest as its cornerstone. Very cunning of him. What's important is that one of the forces arrayed against us has fallen. Our victory draws nearer.
Sure. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong. We are much closer than we were previously. I don't have much else to do, so let us continue. Okay. There are definitely some things I have a need to get up this time. Definitely.
You see? Easy.
Nothing.
I am
One step.
Okay, I'm doing basically what I have been. And trying to, just push people to be able to get the master class or whatever other class that I want to try to get them at the moment.
Professor.
No, you definitely need to focus on those at the moment. You're not going to be that useful in battle for a little bit, so I need to get those up sooner or later. Basically, you're probably going to be on the sideline outside of secondary battles for a while. Oh, hey! Tea Party! Yes, Tea Party Felix. Oh my goodness. Have I had a tea party with you before? You look so apprehensive. Oh, I'll give you the best of the best. Enjoyed among Kingdom and Alliance nobles, sure.
Here I am.
Oh, you're smiling too. I think I'm actually closest to... he's like one of the three that my character's the closest to. Just because I spend so much time either teaching him or trying to get him for a recruit.
I thank you. Not bad.
That freaking...
Yes.
A new sword technique.
What?
Battalion.
I see.
Mind you, he doesn't really use battalions, so...
What?
Classes. Learning.
Yes. Well, I appreciate all that you do for me.
I try. I do try. For all you guys. Sure, I don't have... If it was him, he'd probably sigh, but... I don't...
Wait a minute.
I don't fucking know, man. I don't know.
Thanks for your hospitality. I hope you'll invite me again sometime.
I still haven't figured out that last one in the slightest. It feels so fucking random. What, was I supposed to all laugh at him being, like, appreciative? Was I supposed to sigh at that? Was I really supposed to sigh at that?
Our result should please you.
Woo.
This should prove useful.
is room to enrich myself further.
Woo. Okay, I should be able to get hopefully a few people through certifications this time. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Come on, 74%. You can do it, Constance. Yes! Finally! Finally! Oh my fucking goodness. Finally. Oh my goodness.
As I knew I would,
have
of course.
You have a modicum of defense now. Wow. Yes, definitely change. Warlock. Yep, I didn't need to get your reason up anymore. So we're good. And that's what you wanted to get your reason up just so you can get into Warlock. You didn't need any of that.
Perfect comprehension.
Sure. Might as well take that shot. No, yes, no. 50-something%. Come on. Damn it. Ah. Nope. Reload. I'll never have to get writing up on you again. If I do. No, 70% and you still... Linhardt, why do you always fail? Every time. My goodness, Linhardt.
Looks as if I failed. Huh.
Why is it him every time? God damn it. Okay. I wanted to battle this time, so let's battle this time. Okay. Darkness beneath the earth. What have you got for us, Hubert?
Professor, you're here.
Yes, I am. Did you send for me?
No. But while you are here, you may as well listen. I am sure you recall hearing about Kranya, Solon, and Lord Arundel.
I know about the first two. You mentioned Arundel before. Is that the Thalys guy or Thalys guy?
I'm investigating their true identities. I want to know their origins, their numbers, their base of operations, their plans. I want to know where they acquired their dark powers, how they disguise themselves. Many intriguing mysteries surround these people. Wouldn't you agree?
I mean, yeah. If my end goal is anything for this, it's once we do this, we go ahead and take care of them in whatever way we need to.
I have a name for them.
Do ya?
Those who slither in the dark.
I mean, a little condescending to name something like that, but, okay. You think they have their own name that they decided on?
Lord Hubert, pardon me, but Lord Arundel is at the monastery. He says he wants to discuss something with you and is waiting in the reception hall.
Speaking of, Professor, would you come along?
Hubert, I have something I must request of you.
You. So are you that other one? Because we've seen a third one, right? Of that other species, maybe? Maybe in the same way that the church is a bunch of, well, at least Rey is a dragon-looking thing. I'm not sure if she's technically a dragon, but it's like a dragon.
Request? That is an unusual word choice. A request by definition can be refused. But if you have orders, Regent, I will follow them.
Such a reaction before you even hear me out. Very well.
Wait, are you supposed to be Edelgard's uncle? The one that stole her away to the kingdom and whatnot? Because Regent.
One of my subordinates was conducting experiments in the sealed forest. The demonic beast he was using ran wild and has created something of a situation. Take care of it.
Experiments, you say? Very well. I will set out at once. Professor, will you assist?
I have no reason not to.
Thank you for your support. It is a great help.
I would like it to get down to the bottom of them. Working with them or not, that's not going to last. They obviously don't seem to be on our side indefinitely. We're more just using each other at this point, aren't we? Okay. Oh, this beautiful map. Mysterious. On our side, technically. Well, these are pretty... Well... They have like a different headpiece than some of the... Oh, wow, we're split up among corners. Okay, be very, very careful. Very, very careful, then. They have... So these all have full guard, too. So these are going to be a fun endeavor taking down. Okay. Nothing I've done too much. Lower level guys. Try to group together some of the guys that could stand to get supports up. Basically. Not much more to it at this point.
My. Looks like this forest became infested with demonic beasts while we weren't looking. I suppose we've not a moment to lose. Not that I'm concerned for any of these people, but since there may be a reward in it for us, we may as well do what we can to rescue them.
Do I actually want to, though?
Now then, let's split up and move in to assist. It may be worth focusing your attention on those being targeted by multiple demonic beasts.
Some of these are actually, like that one actually doesn't have any, yeah. Those might, okay, that one's probably the most quickly screwed at the very least. Yay, they heal. You're still going after him. Oh well. I don't really mind that much. Honestly, it's one of those things that's like, sure, I'll get a reward, but do I really care? Do I really care if they die horribly? Worth a try. They sound so normal. It's like, worth a try. They're just normal voices. And these, like, really mysterious looking shit. So I was purposely gonna let this guy... I didn't really think about pulling that one, though. Maybe I should restart and... This actually turned out quite well. This side. Okay, I'll actually try to save them all. I'll make the effort at the very least.
My. Looks like...
Pointy art creststone. What? Pointy art. Pointy art. That sounds so dumb. What? Huh.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Oh, javelin crit. Nice. Very nice. That worked out well.
Let's turn the tables.
That's fine, especially with that hit rate. Unarmed. Still enough. Let's do it! With crit! With a freaking crit! My oh my. Make that work for sure. Okay, now what are you gonna do this time? Oh right, they heal themselves. Yada yada yada. Whatever. Yay, healing. Oh, come on, I was trying to catch it all, Casper.
Nice try.
I shouldn't have the javelin freaking equipped, but that still knocked it out, man. Damn, okay. Really? Oh, that's gonna go well. Fucking idiot.
This is our chance.
So I was trying to draw that other one to Casper, but alas, no.
Surrender.
Oh, that'll just crit it to death. Okay, this one will go down real soon.
Let's think carefully.
You're being way too aggressive, you dumb ass. Whatever.
It's not enough.
Oh, it'll be fine.
Another victory.
Pay attention. Pay the fuck attention. Because you can't do shit to him. Wow, she has so many attack options now. Oh my.
We'll ensnare them with ease.
I doubt this shall have impact.
Oh, that helps so much. Woo. Oh boy. Wow. Went down real quick. And block this guy off. At least for now. You're not in the best situation, but this one's one of the weaker ones, and this guy might help if he's not an asshole. Maybe.
I'm on it.
Unleash!
Okay, you're focusing on him now, which is fine. He should be able to take an attack, at least. Yeah, definitely. Okay, can you finish it? Yes, you can.
Too slow.
So these guys seem to gain advantage when they're low on health and whatnot. Which means they attack first, even if you initiate.
I must continue my
Which has some semblance of sense to it. Okay, whatever you're going. Yay, healing. Yeah, you should be able to withstand some attacks. I should put Nosferatu just to heal a little bit off of that. I should have. Not that he's in a horrible situation currently. Oh, he went around. You're that dedicated to going after him. Come on. Oh, he's confused, so that should be a turn. Without him attacking, at least. I was about to say, this guy's going after him. Well, at least he didn't have 2 turns of being attacked. Okay. That's fine. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Oh my goodness. Did you use up his confusion, too? Yes, you did, you dumb motherfucker!
Exploit their weak spot.
So, because of stupidity, and I honestly give so fucking little shits if they actually live. Stupidity by them in terms of how they approached it. I now don't care if that guy dies. I don't give a shit about a reward. Basically. Actually, I might be able to do it this way. I might. Nope, I can't reach him still. Basically. Oh well. I tried.
I can help too.
Marvel at our strategy.
It.
Sorry, but this is war.
And down you go.
A little scratch won't stop me.
A fine display.
Oh well.
Is it too late to run?
It's getting close. Won't deny that. Okay, should be fine. Battle. Not much more I can do here, but, you know.
Watch this.
Oh, come on, yep. Stop any further attack. Because apparently he couldn't get to Ferdinand, so he attacked you instead. Okay, good. Until you... well, one of their guys is probably going to die anyways, so... yep. Whatever. What fucking ever. I don't care. Fuck them anyways. I don't give a shit about a reward. I can't contextualize this in a way that actually makes me care enough. If they're gonna kill themselves off this, they can kill themselves off this.
Ready for anything. That's fast. I'm continuing to improve.
Okay. Start going over to help, basically. There's nothing else in the northern area. It's basically just this left. My garumba. You know, Linhart, if you had got into Holy Knight and you passed that 70% exam, you would have had the movement capable of actually getting there and healing the guy. Wouldn't have you. Wouldn't have you. Thinking about it in context, just... oh, okay, you're going after him? Fine, I guess I have to be quick about getting over there. And potentially them getting killed. At least he seemed to dodge something there.
What's this?
It's like a top. He'll live through that, probably. Barely. Ay, caramba. Some magic's good against them, it seems, as well. Well, at least you're able to stun him for a little bit. I forgot to put a chest key on anyone. Whatever. If that's one thing I've been so bad about, it's been chest keys and getting chests and whatnot.
Not quite. I can do no less.
So unnecessary. So unnecessary. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well.
Rip him to shreds!
Well, not much else I can do this time. This is turn. This guy's gonna attack. Oh, I rescued half of them?
What a disgrace to be saved by those fools. Enough. These certainly proved useful. Go ahead and take them.
Your tools, I gather. Yes, I suppose we will take them off your hands, since you asked so nicely.
Arrow of Indra. Well, I got a reward at least, apparently. Shimmering magical lance crafted using ancient technology. With a high range. Sure, let's replace my javelin with that. That seems like a good idea. It's actually, yeah, that actually seems like an improvement over my javelin. Seems like the whole idea, even. Yeah, that was simple. Just, did I only need to save half of them? Because thank fucking goodness if so. Yeah, Ferdinand did put some work in, especially with the breaking, with his gambit and whatnot for those people in the middle. He did quite well.
My thank you so.
Casualties. You were not as helpful as I had thought you would be.
Oh, fuck off, you fucker. I'm sorry. My oh my, ya fuck.
I'm not criticizing you. This failure is my own for thinking you were capable of more. It seems gratitude is in order. Let us meet again soon.
I think it's more a matter of motivation, but sure.
Good riddance. What a nuisance that man is. He and his ilk must be aware of my investigation. No doubt this was all an attempt to make us believe we are powerless against them. It has only achieved the opposite effect.
Yeah, they're pretty weak. And their monsters aren't very threatening. Not towards us, at least. Towards their guys, maybe. How so, then?
They are looking down on us. They think we cannot touch them, but the closer we get to them, the less true that becomes. Just look at this weaponry we received as a token of their appreciation. It would be impossible for us to manufacture such a piece with our current tools and knowledge. It is not as powerful as a relic, but it is nearly so. We will keep them close for now, while we still need their strength to rule Fodlan. Once Fodlan is united, however, the focus of this war will shift.
Good.
Rather than swords clashing on the battlefield, it will be knives cutting in the darkness.
I don't even mind.
Lady Edelgard's war will be over, and House Vestra's will begin. We who rule the shadows will eradicate those who slither in the dark. When that time comes, Professor, you will be quite useful to us.
Good. Good. The people that are trying to do all this shit, good. Let's take them the fuck out.